to the quarterfinal round of the 32nd annual Day Spring Basketball Classic. This evening's matchup will feature the guest team on the scoreboard from Schererville, Indiana, Hammond Baptist High School, against the home team on the scoreboard from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, Badger State Baptist School. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the Swordsman from Hammond. Starting at guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 2, Adam Judah. At forward, a 5'11 senior, number 5, Esteban Santos. Starting at center, a 6'4 junior, number 11, Connor Lemon. At guard, a 5'11 junior, number 13, Jeff Woosley. And at forward, a 6-foot junior, number 51, Jacob Deanda. The Swordsmen are coached by Mr. James Woosley. And now the starting lineup for the Badgers from Badger State. Starting at guard, a 5'7 senior, number 1, Jovan Singh. Starting at guard is 6-foot sophomore, number 3, Teddy Scott. At another guard, a 6'4 senior, number 20, AJ Puma. At forward, a 6-foot senior, number 23, Jeremiah Magdaleno. And at center, a 6'4 junior, number 34, Jack Valet. The Badgers are coached by Mr. Joel Noonan.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a second round matchup between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the Badger State Baptist School Badgers. My name is Caleb Murray, and I'm joined alongside John Christensen. We are really excited for this game. We got to commentate the Badger State game earlier, and we are looking forward to a good one here.
Yeah, it should be an exciting one, the 9 p.m. school gym game. So last games of the day going on in the school and church gym. Full day of basketball, a lot of fun. Well, we'll tell you, Caleb, we just came off an exciting Eagles win to move to kind of the semifinals there. So this place was loud. It was rocking here just a little bit ago. So home team will advance and play the winner of this game.
Yeah, we're unashamedly Eagles fans. It was a really good game. Scouting out the competition here between Hammond and Badger State. Both very good teams, well coached. Hammond, no stranger to making it deep in this tournament. It is a yearly occurrence. I'm excited to see how Badger State matches up with them.
Yeah, quick points for Connor Lemon, the junior, great player, calling his name a lot.
How did he get that pass through? Number 23, Jeremiah Magdaleno for Badger State. That was a great inside pass, and that was number 34, Jack, with the finish.
Good basket there by the southpaw, coach's kid. Woosley, Jeff Woosley, another junior. 4-2 early lead. Hammond, Caleb, the 1 seed coming into the tournament. That's got to be a double, yep.
Yeah, couldn't tell if it was tipped or not. They're going to make that call, though, every single time. 4-2 lead early for Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond always well coached, well prepared. Always usually advancing to at least the top 4 or better. They've probably been in the championship game, and they won it last year. They won it in 22. I bet they won it in 19, 17. So they're probably have been in the finals. No stranger to it. They seem to always be at worst a top 4 team. Off to an early start there.
That's a good move. We apologize. We have the score swapped at the moment. It's actually 6-2 in favor of the Swordsmen. We'll have that changed shortly. My apologies.
Yeah, you know, long day, late night game. Production team's getting a little tired.
Hey, everybody's tired. That's where you see where legends are made of, especially with these players. Already played 1 game today. And every single game in a tournament like this format, we're going to play up to 4 games in 2 days. Your body just gradually deteriorates, and everyone just gets more tired and more tired. And that's where you got to dig deep. And see what you got in the tank.
So winner of this game will advance again to play the Eagles at 12:30 on this very court. Loser heads to the fifth place bracket.
Yeah, earlier when we announced the Badger State game, it was AJ Puma. He actually had 30 points in that game. It felt kind of quiet. He got a lot of those points from the free throw line, very spread out over the course of the game. He's a senior, and he's the leader for the Badgers. Obviously, Hammond knows that. They're going to have a guy all over him all game long. It'll be interesting to see if he can find ways to score.
Yeah, I'm sure the Hammond coaching staff is well aware of that, as stats are posted online around the gym, and we saw him scouting out the last game as well, so I'm sure they'll hone in on him. Hammond Baptist a little bit short-handed here. I believe number 12, David Fernandez, starting guard for them, good player, is just in kind of warm-ups on the end of the bench there. So I think he may have gotten hurt in the last game. I'm not sure, but.
Yeah, he's a senior. We've seen him against Quinton Road this year. Very good defender, 3-and-D type of player. Hammond's definitely going to miss him.
Yeah, so guy's going to have to play off the bench into that starting role, but Hammond always seems to fill in nicely. Number 5 there from the corner, Esteban Santos, another senior.
Yeah, I think he's the guy who's kind of filling Fernandez's role, and way to step up for him so far. Nice pass there. That's a good defense by Hammond, but little mishap, ball rolls out of bounds. Good job by Jeff Woosley, moving his feet, beating number 23, Jeremiah, to the spot. We have a 9-4 lead in favor of Hammond.
Yeah, there goes Puma. Nice move inside, good footwork. Like you said, had a 30-piece in game 1.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. Will he be able to score? And it was a good move there, pump fake. Yeah, definitely a flop on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't know that the Badger State will have an answer for Lemming inside. He's so long, so talented. We'll see how they respond. Both times he got it down there, just clearing out the lane. And a couple easy buckets.
Junior.
Yeah, it's a long 6'4", if that's what we got him at.
If you want to talk about an X factor in this game, I think I'm going to have to throw out Josiah Sanders. He had 15 points at least in that first-round game as a freshman. He's going to have to score here for the Badgers if they want to stay in it. Down 13-6.
Yeah, Lemming again.
Good pass.
Yeah,
my
good movement
goodness.
inside. Unable to finish, but good ball movement, Badger State.
Jeremiah has shown some really nice passing skills inside of the lane.
Woosley calming things down for Hammond. Off to his offhand there. He's a lefty, so good job forcing him to his right hand. Good look, though.
Good pass over to Lemon. What we talked about, no foul call. That's got to be one, though. I am really surprised they did not call a foul there. AJ Puma was up in the air. Lemon made contact with him, and Coach Woosley's not happy about it.
Yeah, Puma holding his ground, though. A couple blocks in there. Obviously, they'll stick with Lemming. They have early success.
Good take.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a tough matchup, man.
Hey, in that one possession alone, Connor Lemon got 5 shots off. You got to box out if you're the Badgers.
He's good. He's skilled. He's skilled.
Oh, here we go. Yep, foul call. They were looking to kind of double him there. Is Hammond out in a little 1-3-1 right now, John?
Ask me again the next time down the court. It's working, though.
I believe they were.
Yeah.
When the ball off of a made basket, I think they were running a 1-3-1.
I mean, traditionally, they're always, right in your face. High ball pressure, man-to-man. They'll play around with a little zone, but Woosley picked the pocket there. Goes back to his right side.
Yeah, good finish with the right hand. Coach Joel Noonan of the Badgers has seen enough. His team's down 17-6. Just about 5 minutes has passed in the first quarter. Badgers find themselves in a hole, and we are going to step aside, and we'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back. One thing I will mention is that in the last game, Badger State was down 15-0 to start out that game, and they clawed their way all the way back to end up winning by, you'd have to remind me, I think it was in the 8 to 10 point range, somewhere in there.
Yeah, they ended up winning comfortably a little bit, but again, you're playing the 1 seed, so a different animal.
Absolutely. I'm interested to see, though, what do they got?
It's a big block by Lemon. He almost felt like he could have grabbed it, but...
Man, Coach Woosley is hot. My goodness, I think he was upset at his son for not getting back on defense.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, he is hot right now. That
I
face
mean, you're
is
up by
red.
That's why you love him.
Yeah,
though. You're up by 11 in the first quarter, and he knows, like, a play like that, I mean, at the moment, maybe in this game may not prove to be fatal.
No.
But in the course of a tournament, especially in like the later rounds, that will come back to bite you. So great job by him getting on his guys.
But he's great. His team's always so prepared. Well, that's what you said. That's what the great coaches do. They hold their players accountable, right? They hold them maybe accountable even more, you know, when they're up a certain amount. And it's like, hey, we can get a little bit lazy here because we're off to a good start. And yeah, I mean, Badger State didn't even score on that, right? They came back and got a block, and he's still...
good hustle there. My goodness. Shout out to Teddy Scott laying his body on the line. I love to see that. I resonate with that type of player, John. Standing at 5'6", not a good jump shot. Picked up basketball later in my career. All I could do was really hustle. So I really have an eye for players like that. You see that, John? Every time A.J. Puma's getting the ball, they're sending someone to double him. It's a really good game.
That's a carry, yep.
It's a good game plan by the Swordsman, though. I believe they're sending the guy who's passing it to him or just kind of the nearest defender over and forcing the ball out of his hands, making someone else beat him.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Find the other team's strength, what's worked well in the season, what worked well in round 1, take it away, and make them adjust from there. So, again, only 6 points early, so still plenty of game left.
Yeah, like we talked about, big hole last game.
Yeah, and you got to get those other guys involved. They had quite a few corner threes in that opening round matchup as well.
They only play 6 players as well, whereas Hammond, they won decisively in that first game. Their starters are very fresh. So fatigue will definitely be a factor in this one.
Yeah, they are. Hammond, I think, with a couple guys out, though, their bench is probably getting shorter. But a few more options for sure.
That's a good move. You got to box him out.
Yeah, he's a good player, man. He's got good footwork. He's got the long frame.
He probably has 5-6 rebounds already, and we're still in the first quarter.
He's probably got a double-double off his own shots at this point. But he's sticking with it.
Might be intentional. It's hard to say. So we'll see if they double here.
And he's long, too, man. You think a guy for that height, right, would just kind of sit in the paint, but he's guarding the other team's top scorer.
Someone not named A.J. Puma is going to have to make an impact on the scoring sheet. I think it could be Teddy Scott. He's crafty. Or, excuse me, that was Josiah Sanders.
Ooh. Good look there. Coach Woosley not loving the call. Thought his guy earned the charge. Definitely 50-50 call there.
Yeah, I don't think there is like a restricted area in high school, but if they are standing there, they tend to give the offensive player the benefit of the doubt, is what I've noticed. Or the call, I should say.
There you go. Badger State number 3, Teddy Scott, sophomore guard. Slowing things down for his team, getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, big free throws, 19-8. Hammond is not scored in a little bit there. Lemon had that one basket underneath, but the scoring has definitely slowed down for them. See if the Badgers can end the quarter strong. Good pass inside.
Yeah, it's good offense.
Esteban Santos, the man stepping up for David Fernandez, not missing a beat. Good start by him, 5 points in the first quarter. That's gotta be a foul, right?
And you'll live with that again. Hammond usually likes that aggressive style, tries to speed you up. So it's 4 fouls for them, 0 for Badger State. So look to use that in your advantage if you're Badger State and company. Get another foul, and again, as we talked about earlier, no more 1-and-1. So you get 2 shots.
There's Jacob checking in for the Swordsman. Ooh, off the bench. Just missed the layup. Big shot there.
3-ball pure. Who's that, number 2?
Adam Judah.
Yeah, he's got a good-looking stroke. Only a sophomore. Great guard for HB. Loves the 3-ball.
The help side defense is so good.
Yeah, that's the right call.
That time, just a little bit slow. Adam Judah was sliding over to help. Didn't quite beat him to the spot.
Yeah, another good drive. Teddy Scott getting back to the free throw line.
Yeah, I love him going downhill. He's really good going to the rim. I want to see more of that. AJ Puma, though, you can just see it. He's over by the bench talking to his coach right now, and you can see that's Jacob Deanda off the bench. He's just standing by him. He won't even let him talk to his coach, and you know that that's a game plan coming from the head coach. Just getting in his head, not letting him do anything, and I think he maybe has 2 points so far.
Yeah, number 1 sophomore in for Hammond. Give him some minutes.
Clock's a little bit off, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize about that. Again, 9 p.m. game. Cut us some slack here on ESN in the school gym.
Production crews falling asleep at the wheel. Only 10 seconds left. That's why Woosley's getting it out. Again, Hammond so good at their sets at the end of quarters.
Great interior pass.
Yeah, that's so good. They're so disciplined, right? Like they're up by 14. They don't have to do it, but takes their time, runs a nice set, gets a bucket. Up 26 to 10. So 26 to 10 is the official score at the end of the quarter. And we will step aside here, and we'll come right back to you at the start of the second quarter.
And we are back on ESN. 26-10 in favor of the Swordsmen. First quarter's in the books. Hammond on pace to drop 100 in the quarterfinal game. Love to see it if you're them.
I think it'll slow down. Scoreboard go that high?
We're going to find out. I'm going to be completely honest with you, John. I designed the scoreboard that you see on our screen, and I did not format it in a way that supports a 3-digit number.
Yeah,
I just
caps.
assumed at the high school level
Pace will slow down.
that would not be a problem.
You'll be all right.
So I will say announcer number 2 over here is sweating a little bit.
Nah, you'll be all right. So another 3-ball from the Swordsmen. Yeah, over and back. Good pressure there. Badger State's all out of sorts here.
Yeah, Hammond sub came in for them. That's Mark. He's a sophomore. It's kind of hard to read their numbers. Dark black jerseys with the dark blue lettering. Looks like Badger State's now in a 2-3. I didn't quite tell if they started in that. I don't think so. Hammond carving it up, though. That's Jacob Deanda, the junior. Up 31-10. The Badgers have no answer right now.
Nah, they're just unable. The HB pressure is just extending them so far out beyond the three-point line that they're not really able to get anything going. So
There it is, easy. Oh, man.
yeah, they hit quite a few corner threes in the opening round game, so look to get back to that. Jump ball.
Good hustle.
Stay Badgers, State.
That was Magdaleno. The good hustle there. Get the ball back to the Badgers. Scott and Puma, two guys who did the bulk of the scoring in that first game, have been very, very quiet so far.
Over there, Hammond ball, and up 31-10. Badger State in a zone here. Hammond in no rush, up 21 in the second quarter, taking their time. Looking to get a little high-low action. Going, working it around the perimeter. Good three ball up and good. Adam Judah again, only a sophomore. Drills the three. He's got a really good looking stroke.
Yeah, 2 for him. 6 points. The scoring is very spread out for the Swordsmen right now. They don't even have Jeff Woosley, probably their best scorer, if not their best player. He's not even on the court right now in the second quarter.
Yeah, good steal number 1.
Ooh, Esteban Santos, a little bit too strong on that one. Up by 24 with 5 and change to play in the second quarter. Joven for 3 off the side of the backboard. I know what that feels like.
Hammond still pushing. Get out and running. Yeah, that ball moves quick. Judah again.
Oh, heat check.
Just off the mark. Puma bringing the ball up, see if they can get something going for his team.
Good move. Yeah, I believe that's only his 3rd and 4th point right there. Hammond has done a great job shutting them down. Also, if you're watching at home, make sure you drop a comment. There's a lot of work that goes into setting these streams up, making sure it's all running good and smooth. So do me a favor and let us know where you're watching from. We're glad to have you here on ESN. Hoping the Badgers can maybe climb back into this one. Oh, good move. Good pass inside, good pump fake. Can't quite finish there.
That's
though.
good offense, though. They got a good look. Hammond's still out and running.
Swordsman in no rush.
2-3 zone for Badger State still. Yeah, they got some good high-low action right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good recovery, though, from Badger State.
The 2 places that destroy a zone, the elbow and the short corner, and they were getting it to those places every single time. Good shot there by Puma. He's got 7. Hard-earned 7, though. 34-15. Three's no good by Santos. Puma's bringing the ball up for the Badgers. There he is. Josiah Sanders can't get it to go. Couldn't miss in that first game earlier on today.
Yeah, Hammond's still patient. Still running their sets. Then up 20. The in-to-out game with Lemming has worked wonders so far, and that's Esteban Santos. Yet another 3 ball.
Yeah, I believe that's 8 points for him.
Yeah, at least. He's got at least 2, maybe even 3 threes.
The bank is open. I mentioned his name earlier. Josiah Sanders, good shot by him. A little step back. Coach Woosley pleading with his team to work the ball. There it is. Man, a beast inside. Connor Lemon is. Ball stays here. We got some subs for the Swordsmen.
Yeah, 34 for Badger State, 41, 23, and 13 in for Hammond. So a little bit of a shift change here.
Yeah, Darvel Blanton for the Swordsmen, seeing action for the first time in this game. He's a senior. There it is. What did I tell you? Those two spots. Looks like it might have been a travel there, actually. No good on the 3-ball for Blanton. Lost it out of bounds. And it'll be Badger ball.
Yeah, see if Badger State can cut into the lead a little bit. 20, what is it, 20 or 19?
Yeah, 19.
19 points here, so see if maybe they can cut that into, 13 or so going into the half. Get a little bit of momentum.
That's got to be, right? Not a lot of foul calls in this game. I was on Blanton. First one of the quarter. I prefer a game where they let him play.
Yeah, there's a little bit in the first quarter, but things have sped up a little bit here in the second.
I will say a loosely called game definitely benefits Hammond. As you mentioned, they like to play very aggressive on defense. A tighter called game usually will hurt them. Ooh, good pass inside. And he is just...
Yeah, they're swarming to it.
Great defense.
Minute 38 left.
Some frustration for the Badgers. Down by 19. See if they can get it underneath 15 going into halftime. They are not showing a lot of life on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's hard. They were getting exposed early, but that was with Lemon on the court, so they lose some of that inside presence. Ooh, Judah again, no good for 3. Gets his own rebound, though.
Ooh, I don't know why he picked up his dribble there. Got to get it across half court, and they do. Who did he give it to on that one?
I think they're giving it to White.
He pointed the direction of White, but he said Black. I thought it did go off of Puma's hand.
I think if you slowed it down, yeah. But a lot of times when it's going that way and ball goes the other way, they'll give it to him. Like I said, see if they can get a late substitution, which they'll honor that. Who's that? 32 for the Swordsman.
I think it's Travis Wilson, the senior.
Got it. We don't have a 32 on our in here, right? Oh, you do there.
I have him down as 33. We got multiple numbers for him.
Okay, yeah, alternate jerseys, so.
Josiah Sanders, another three-pointer for him, down by 16 with 45 seconds left. Get those hands up, Badgers. Let's go. Work hard. Trying to chip away at that lead. I also missed 30. Oh, okay, got it. So I was looking at 33. 32 does not exist on my roster for Hammond.
Just got a different number.
So I have no idea who he is. I'm sure he's very nice.
Oh, in and out.
If you know 32's name, please feel free to drop it in the comments.
Yeah, they only list one, so sometimes with the jersey swap, they'll have another number. So not always there. Looks like a foul on Mason Wilkerson, 6'2", senior there.
Badgers only down by 16. See if they can get a bucket here. Oh, nice recovery.
Good save.
What?
The circus shot from Teddy Scott.
The fact that he even could pull that off was very impressive.
Woosley closing out the quarter, and he does. I think that's going to go, and it does.
Yep,
Badger
they give it
State
to him.
Doesn't get back. Woosley finishing with that strong left hand. So 39-21 going into the half.
To end both quarters, Jeff Woosley had a layup as time expired. They just really hurt when it goes down that way. You're like, okay, we're feeling kind of better about ourselves, and then just boom, kind of like a little punch to the gut as you walk into the locker room. But
yeah, Hammond in control for most of the half. Again, up 39-21. We'll see what adjustments coaches can make going into halftime, and we will be right back for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with just under a minute to play before the start of the third quarter. My name is Kayla Murray. I'm joined alongside John Christensen for the last game on Friday of our Day Spring Basketball Classic. We got a few stats on the screen there, brought to you by our producer, Alex Johnson. Shout out to him. It looks really, really good. Just a few things that we want to highlight that stuck out to us. For me, I don't know about you, John, but it was definitely the turnovers. 12 turnovers for Badger State opposed to 4 from Hammond. We don't really have points off turnovers. I'd have to find that at the bottom on my own paper. But
yeah, you can see it there on the screen. It's at least turnovers 12. We can see here, what do we have? I mean, 12 of 24 for HB, as we can see there on the screen. Only 3 of 8 for the Badgers from 2. So, again, like, the percentage isn't bad, but if you're getting up 24, they're just getting up so many more shots, right? And you see they're winning the rebound battle 17-9, and obviously that's where really the difference in the game is.
Yeah, I just saw it at the bottom there. There's 14 points that the Swordsmen have off of the Badgers' turnovers. And so, I mean, when you're down by 18, there's a game right there. Yep.
Between turnovers and rebounds, that's pretty much it. Makes up the 18 points there. So Hammond back out with their starting lineup. See if they can build into this lead a bit and maybe, again, rest some of the guys going in. And if you're Badger State, obviously looking to cut into this and get it probably close to around 10 or so, even under 10. You'd be happy with that going into the fourth.
A little bit of a forced shot there by A.J. Puma. He's got to get going. It's a really good pass. I don't know who that was to, though. Jeff Woosley will shoot the 3. Seems to be more of a driver, though. Great pass.
Yeah,
inside.
That's fantastic.
To your man. Could have been called a foul. Didn't get it. But Josiah gets the call on that one. Coaches hate to see fouls 90 feet away from their own basket.
Yeah, they'll get Adam Judah on the reach in there.
Very few foul calls in that first half. There's actually 0 called against Badger State. That kind of jumped out to us. 7-0 against the Swordsmen, which is now 8-0.
Hey, that means you can be aggressive, though, right? Nobody's in foul trouble. So look to maybe jump some passing lanes, get a few easy baskets.
Kind of a wild shot there. Thinks he got fouled, but he's got to get back, though. Oh, smoked the layup.
Yeah, flat tire there at the end.
We've all done it.
And nobody scored out of the half, about 90 seconds in.
Jeff Woosley not making life easy for Teddy Scott. Picked up his dribble. Oh, good pass.
That's good
that was
action.
A really nice play there.
23.
I love that.
Jeremiah Magdaleno.
I love when teams will bring up their 4 or their 5, their big guys, to like the free throw line, especially when you get a big guy who's a good passer. It just allows so many options for a coach when drawing up plays, getting guards cutting the hoop, and great pass by him. Oh, Esteban had a few in the first half. Badgers down by 16. I smell a comeback here.
Yeah, like I said, they did it in the first game. They came back and just chipped away and ended up winning. Again, a little bit of a different animal here, but they're getting some good looks out of the half. They're falling back in the zone. Got to be careful here in transition.
Good Euro there. Oh, man, another turnover. I am shocked there was not a charge called on that play. I've never really understood why there's no call, unless maybe the refs believe it was a flop.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
I feel like if you have a
offensive
shoulder
guy,
into the chest of another player, I mean, even if it's not a charge, I don't know.
Yeah, offensive guy a little bit maybe out of control. Defensive guy not fully set. You know, they're thinking think it's minimal, so.
Replay first down type of action.
Yeah, probably not enough contact to get away with the no call there, but yeah, the zone seemed to work well for Badger State. They definitely limited Lemon to some easy buckets there. So Hammond has not scored, I don't believe at all.
And A.J. Puma in transition.
So yeah, there's
I'm liking
the
what
double.
I'm seeing
Nice
so
find.
far. Got to put that one up.
Yeah, right idea. It's a second too late. Hammond in transition here.
Can't let him do that. Got to force Hammond to play in the half court if you're the Badgers. First points of the second half with around 4.5 minutes in. There's a lid on the hoops. Ooh,
Yeah, good help side. Number 5, Esteban Santos.
Ooh, went up with it. Good defense. Coach Woosley imploring his players to set it up. He never says things quietly.
Yeah, you can hear him. Opposite end of the gym, always communicating with his players.
Ooh.
Good hustle there.
Yeah, Teddy Scott. Esteban, my goodness.
Yeah, he's good, man. Lemon finds the open guys. He really hasn't gone up for too many shots here recently, but he is getting in good spots in the zone, and that's the perfect time to shoot the 3 ball. And again, another one good for HB, up 21.
John, I'm going to take this opportunity to massively put you on the spot. Okay?
Good.
So prepare yourself. It's 9:50 at night. I don't expect you to respond quickly, but I'm going to put you on the spot nonetheless. How come, especially in these winners bracket games over here in the school gym, how come when a team makes a 3-pointer or they score, you see a lot of coaches call a timeout after they score? Why do they do that? Why? Usually, just kind of common knowledge is when the lead is getting too big, that's when you burn your timeout. But why do you think that you see a lot of these winning team coaches call them after a good play by their own team?
Good question, right? We could get him on the air, ask him after. So again, a lot of times obviously they're up by 21. So I don't know exactly what he's communicating on that end. It is obviously a stoppage of play, right? So you have the opportunity to do that. It's a dead ball. It's a good time to set up your defense, right? Because that's a lot of times why you'll see it at the end of a game. Usually coaches will call that because they hit a 3 and then obviously they got to take the ball out of bounds. So it gives you an opportunity to set your defense and communicate what you want to do, and then they have to go across the whole court.
Sure.
So that's usually when you'll see it is, kind of towards the end of the games, or maybe if you get your team on a run. Again, Woosley always got his team in good shape and always seemed to be in the championship game. So obviously he knows what he's doing there. And probably just talk a little bit of strategy, how they want to get it going into the fourth quarter, or end of the third quarter, head into the fourth. But I don't know if that answers it at all.
No, I think so. I put you on the spot. But I was just curious. It's a trend that I've noticed.
Yeah,
State Line Arthur.
Yeah, you'll see it a lot.
Coach Kyle of our Eagles. You see these coaches do it, and it's just interesting.
Yeah, again, a lot of that is just because, right, you can get the ball, you can go quick, right? You can go across the whole court, and it's not set. So you always feel good too, coming in after a 3, right? So
right now, Hammond is outscoring the Badgers 7-2 in the third quarter. Very low scoring quarter.
Yep.
Like you mentioned, the Swordsman starters have been in.
So you'll see. Yeah, a lot of times too, I think with that, obviously you make it, and a big reason too, I've heard some coaches, you're not inbounding the ball, right? So that's a good example. Sometimes it's hard, especially in the half court against a good team, to inbound the ball. So yes, you got to have timeouts left, right? So you can use them if your team gets stuck. But if you call a timeout in the half court, you got to inbound it on a sideline, right, on a compressed court.
That's interesting.
So that's a lot of it too. And now a lot of times then they get a chance to get their defense set, and then it just is a kind of a lower percentage game, right? Whereas you're actually flipping it, and now they're having to inbound the ball but come the full court. So that's been the reasons that, I've been told, but I don't know.
Nope. That definitely satisfied.
Good.
Satisfied me. Man, make it rain.
Puts him over the 50 mark.
It's Mark. He's a sophomore for the Swordsman. 51-23. Badgers are on life support right now. 3 ball. Magdaleno, the senior. Good shot by him. 51-26.
Yeah, so again, barring a big comeback here, if Hammond holds on, they will play the home team 12:30 school gym. Expect that game to be nice and loud. And if Badger State is unable to come back, let's see here. They would be.
Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
Now.
I saw him on his approach, and I was like, I think he's going to go for it. My goodness, he went up and over Magdaleno. He almost got it to go. There is a joke or kind of a saying here at Quinton Road, and we always joke that there is a lid for dunking on that hoop specifically. Whenever someone in games goes up to try and dunk on that hoop, it's a miss. Obviously, that one he got fouled, so I'm not saying it's his fault, but there's a curse on that hoop. So if you're going to try and throw one down, if you're the swordsman in this example, you're going to want to do it in the first half.
Yeah, I don't think any dunks this tournament. So that would have been the
that I've
first.
seen.
That would have been the first.
First even attempt that I've seen.
Yeah.
He's 6'4". Got
Yeah.
hops. Has all the physical tools to pull it off.
He does. He can definitely throw it down. But I think the 32nd annual is still seeking its first dunk, as far as I know.
Yeah, we get one almost every year.
We usually do.
Usually we'll get one from Hammond. Usually have some taller guys.
Yeah, so let's see here. I believe, yeah, so loser would play. Was that a double foul?
Don't know.
Double foul, maybe? Yeah, double
Yeah,
foul.
good call
Is
on
that
that one.
41-20?
You're right on top of that. Usually that's the signal for a timeout. Apparently it also can refer to a double foul.
Yeah, again, you don't see it often, but obviously if ref teams, trying to just basically get it under control, and doesn't really affect the game a whole lot, right? You just keep the ball with who's ever got it and go from there. So, yeah, loser would play Heritage, and that is school gym 11 a.m. And then if you win that game, you play for 5th place at 2. So if you win, 12:30. And if you lose, 11 a.m., both school gym.
It's nice to play in the school gym. Church gym has a non-gracious floor. Don't know what that's made of, but it is solid.
It's hard, yeah. No,
Concrete.
some nice blue.
Something cement.
Some nice blue tile.
Yeah,
you feel it. Hey.
Where's the wood in here? That's where all the normal home games are held.
Roof doesn't leak anymore, though. So that's some of my earliest tournament memories. Wiping the floor in the church gym from the leaking roof if it snowed. So we got that fixed at least.
Yeah, no snow this tournament either.
Weather's good. Weather's been real good.
As you mentioned in the first game, the weather was not so good last year. We had some teams drop out, so it's nice to see it return to full strength with 16 teams.
Yeah, only 2 seconds left here.
Can he
Woosley.
do it? My goodness.
Is that every quarter?
Every quarter so far. Jeff Woosley has hit a shot as time has expired. Nice little personal accomplishment for him. Swordsmen are up 58-26. And in this timeout, I just want to take the opportunity to just highlight our tournament sponsor, which is Dayspring Bible College and Seminary. We're going to show you a video in a second here, and it just says a little bit about them and their mission. And if you are, a parent, grandparent, or a child looking for a good place to learn more about God and His Word, it's definitely a place to think about, and we're going to go ahead and roll that video now.
My name is Mark Julian. I'm the Dean of Dayspring Bible College. We're standing here on the campus of Dayspring. Listen, maybe you know someone that is interested in full-time ministry and they feel God has called them to that. Share what Dayspring is doing with them. Go to our website. You can see all the different programs that we offer. Our goal is to train people for ministry all around the world. And so if you feel like you've been called to that or someone you know has been called to that, share with them the mission of Dayspring Bible College.
And that is the Dayspring difference. Make sure you check out Dayspring Bible College at dbc.edu. Also, if you're looking for player and team stats, we put some up on the screens, but has an exhaustive list, the bracket, schedule, times, everything you need to know is at that website. Make sure you check it out. We have 2 proud alumni here in the booth this evening, and I know I have all good things to say about the college and all that they're doing to put on this tournament and what they've done for me in my life.
Yeah, so some subs here for Hammond. Badger State as well. So I believe should be a running clock. So we'll have to inform our tech team of that. So
Yeah.
I think it's throwing them off.
I think our tech team has never seen that before, which I don't blame him
you know,
at all. He's actually from China. We brought him in from China to do our score for tonight.
so
Shout
it's a
out
bigger
to
all.
him.
So it is a running clock. So we'll communicate that when we can. I believe it's 30 points is the mark for running clock. So should be a quick quarter here.
That's a
Badger
jump ball.
State still playing
Yep,
hard.
good call.
So will run, but hey, they're still playing hard here. So we'll go ahead and get that adjusted on our end when we can. Throw them off. 6:40 left in the game. Again, 30 points or more leads to a running clock in the game. So again, Badger State to play Heritage, who was in a tight game with the Eagles. Barely squeaked that one out before this one. HB will play the Eagles at 12:30. 41 from Hammond. Darvell Blanton draining the three, the senior from Dead On.
Got a body contact foul. In the words of our well-seasoned referee, he has been at, if I'm correct, I
Probably
believe he
all
has,
32 of them.
I know, I think so. I think he has refereed the championship and also other games in this tournament every year for all 32 of them. We'll have to ask Gary or Fred Wolf after.
So 21, Daniel, 6-foot senior in for Badger
Ooh,
State.
nice burst of speed. It's a good move there. That was Blanton. John, you're actually, whether you recognize it or not, you are coming up on 10 years since you played in this tournament.
Is it that long?
It is almost, I think you're one
Is it
shy
that
of
long?
10, because I know you graduated
No.
in 2016.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Well, yeah, we're getting close because 17.
It's 2025.
So we played in 17. So, yeah,
Yes.
17.
So you're coming up on it. You're flirting with 10 years.
Yeah,
since
you're getting
being
old,
out.
man.
Not that we want to take away from the game, but I'm just curious. What is your favorite memory when you think back to playing in the Day Spring Basketball Classic?
Favorite memory? Well, we made it to the championship my senior year. So I believe that would be the last time that the Eagles have made it that far. Again, they're looking to do that again this year. And we lost to the team we are watching now in Hammond Baptist. Yeah, there it is in the program I'm looking now. 2017 championship game, we lost in overtime. So, you know, it's a little bit bittersweet, right? You're happy you got there, played good, made it to overtime, and we lost on like a last second shot. So, you know, like to say I'm over it, but
Still healing.
still healing.
They say it takes a decade to heal.
Yeah, maybe.
So that means
So-
you're coming up on 2 years until you can be over it.
So yeah, so again, we're looking to. That was the last time we were in the championship was 17, and then we haven't won it since 13. So
It's been
again,
a long
Eagles.
time for the Quinton Road
Eagles will
Eagles.
have an opportunity. I don't think we've been in the semis for a couple years either. Maybe like 3 years or so. So again, our farthest we've made it in a little bit here. So-
Also, we did get confirmation in the comments that number 32 is Jaden Walker. I appreciate that help. Sorry to be late to call that out. But the mystery man has been identified. Everyone, you can relax now. 3-point attempt, no good. Good save, though. My math isn't mathing right now, John. How much are the swordsmen up?
What's that? 35.
I believe you're correct. After 10 o'clock, the brain massively slows down. We're still fighting for the ball. Love to see the hustle on both sides. That was a good pass. Number 34, Jack will go to the line, shoot 2 for the Badgers.
Yeah, again, running clock, so just 2:20 left in the game, but it continues to tick even on the free throws.
Yeah, that hurts.
So
maybe take one less dribble. Try and speed up the routine just a bit.
yeah, but it's been a full day of basketball. What, game started at what, 9 a.m.?
Yeah,
So
9 a.m.
to
all
9
the
p.m.
way. Yeah, up until now, we're still going. And tomorrow morning, the first game on the Eagle Sports Network will be, if I'm correct, I'm trying to find it, 9:30 a.m. is the first game that will be taking place tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I don't know
Sleeping
who
a little bit?
will be in that game. I think it's still up in the air. But yeah, we'll have that coverage for you, as we do with every game here on the Eagle Sports Network. Hammond is up 67-31. Really good defense by them.
Yeah, so that'll be the
Completely shut down the
consolation game at 9:30. And then we'll move to the fifth place bracket. Again, over here at the school gym at 11, and then the 4 teams battling.
That was a travel and a half. Like, maybe 2
A
of
minute
them.
left, letting it go. So let's see, CLA will square up against Arthur on the top half of the bracket. Hammond against Quentin Road on the bottom half. Westlake State Line will play for the rights to play in the 5th place game, and Heritage and Badger State. Guys still hustling.
Yeah, I heard the Badger State fans chanting, "Give it to Daniel. Give it to Daniel," the senior for them. He's in the game. But, man, that running clock just eats away.
Yeah, so assume Hammond to hold here. 67-31. I'm assuming they'll just dribble it out. Again, quick 4th quarter with the clock. Oh, they'll get a shot up. No good.
Give it to Daniel. Give the fans what they want. Running out of time, though. Oh, man.
Takes it. Oh.
Jacks it up.
Close.
Didn't quite get the memo to give Daniel the ball. Hey, 67-31 is the final here. Second round matchup between Hammond and Badger State. As we mentioned, Hammond will advance, playing the semifinals tomorrow at 12:30 against the home team, Quinton Road Christian School Eagles. Badger State will play in the 5th place brackets against, do we know who
Heritage.
did you say?
Heritage.
Okay,
Yep.
against Heritage.
11
Perfect.
a.m. school gym.
Okay. Well, it's all set. It's been a great first day of basketball here on the Eagle Sports Network. I just want to give a shout out to Alex Johnson, our producer. We had Mr. Tim on our score, and we had Mr. Trenton Castro on the camera. We're thankful to everybody who makes the streams run. We hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow for more basketball on ESN.